Alright, we're back. Internet was out for a while. Anyway, so we're stuck here. We're still trying to figure out this transaction thing. So what we just learned is a buy and a sell is a transaction, right? So both actions is a transaction. So go from E to H and H to E. So from the previous E to the current H, and from the current H to the current E, that is one transaction, right? Therefore, we have to hit two E's and two H's to complete two transactions. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. So my problem right now is how do we handle the beginning, right? The beginning. So what I'm saying is, as we go through all the prices, at the beginning, let's just say what we want is from E to H, H to E. That's one transaction, and then E to the next H, right? But when we do, we'll say the beginning E, because that is, so beginning E must come from the H. Yes, so E0 must come from the H0 plus P. That is correct. And H0 must come from the previous E, but we don't have a previous E. So H0, so the previous E is 0, right? So because previous E have to apply, so we just minus P. So that's the starting point, right? That's the starting point. Or it should be maximum, right? It should be the maximum HS0 and minus P. That's how we start. And then, as we go, so what we're trying to say is, this is fine. And we say 0 every time for the first one, right? The first state. This is going to be 0 plus P. And this is going to always be maximum HS0, right? Which is just do nothing to arrive here. Or it comes from previous, but we don't have a previous, so this is the first, right? So there's no previous E. Thus, we set the profit. Thus, set the profit to minus P, just basically Z minus P. And then for everyone, E will always come from H, and H will always come from the previous E, right? So we go along with this, blah blah blah. After the end, we will take maximum E. Okay. So with that, we're gonna return this. Return res. Okay. Let's take a look at this. No, this is. So we have K and the prices, right? So we have K and the prices. 2 and K and prices. 7. Yeah, I mean, is it sustainable? Every time you have to memorize how this one is done. I try to understand. Oh, what the hell? I have an H. I tried to understand, but this came out wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is fine. We can try something else. Let's say this one. Right, let's say we can do 3 times. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna submit this. Oh my god. Damn, it takes so long. They must have added a lot more test cases. Unless it is wrong. I don't know. I'm looking at the previous. This is the previous runtime. 211. We got really good. Huh. Look at this. Number of transactions. We'll just put K in this. Are we just doing it? Oh yeah. We just only use the first K. Oh my god, this is implementation. This is implementation. It's nothing, it's just implementation. So we could have, that's implementation. But I bet there are more test cases too. Oh, we don't have more test cases. It's just slow. Yeah, because I'm constantly use the solution from, actually this is so two things to keep in mind. So we know that this is solved by state machine, right? By state machine. But the details are always difficult to straighten out. So remember, so the following points are important. All right. First, the first point is a transaction equals buy and sell. One buy and one sell. One buy and one sell. This means a transaction is also from previous E to current H and then from current H to current E, right? Therefore, the relationship, right? The relationship for E and H is always for E. Let's say EI. Yeah, and HI is always EI equals maximum. EI has nothing to do, and E always getting from the current, right? So we say the current empty state always get from the current holding state. Right, and then we say HI is always maximum HI and minus P. Well, actually not minus P. It should be EI minus 1 minus P. So the current current holding state, right? Holding state always get from the previous empty state. Okay, so that's the relationship, and we say if I is equal to 0, H0, and special case and edge case, H0 shall equal to maximum H0 and minus P, which means the non-existent state E minus 1, all right, defaults to 0. Then we run through all the prices and we're good. That's basically what it is. Yep. Okay, now this one is slow, because if you see this is OK, right? P and K. So very slow. Let's do a faster one. So this is OKP, I believe, from my solution 10 months ago. So what is this solution? So it's basically the same, but we are setting out everything. Oh yeah, we don't have to reset every single time, because when we reset, we're gonna change it no matter what, right? It always starts from the beginning, so we just need to set it once, because we always start from the beginning. There's no point of resetting this thing. So we do this, and this just can be K, right? This can be K transactions, right? And then we say for and most K transactions, we just go through K transactions. Oh, I think this means it's always better to do more transactions. Yes, that's what it means. It's always, if you are allowed to do Nice. All right, so we're gonna search on the left column, right? If circle peak is indeed trivial, searching on the left half, we eventually find it. Yes, I don't think we should include the middle column though, because the middle column basically, because we know the maximum is not in the middle column, it's on this column, so we don't really care. All right, we don't really care. We can search this, and eventually we'll get it. We'll get it. So we are not including the middle column. I think including the middle column causing this problem. So what we're gonna do now is max j, right? This is true, and if it's in this, and the hashes they make for -1. We don't need to include the middle column, and this can be middle +1. Yeah, we don't need to include. I don't see why we need to include the middle column. Is 2, 2 also right? 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Yeah, 2, 2 also right. Okay, let's try this. Hopefully it works. One shot. Come on. I think we hit a... Wait, what? How? How is this possible? This is only log in. It's baffling. This is baffling. I don't understand at all. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna end it today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.